What's up guys, Mixology Matt here, your librarian's favorite mixologist. Why librarian? Because today I'm going to show you some of my favorite cocktail books that helped me get to the point of where I am today. I'm going to break this video down into 3 different sections. I'm going to highlight the essentials, my must-read list. I have some more niche, deeper dives on very specific topics, and then we're going to round it out highlighting some local Toronto authors that I think have some incredible knowledge to share in their books. Talking about the essential must-read list. Now we'll talk about Imbibe by David Wondrich. David Wondrich is a cocktail historian. This is a James Beard award-winning book. This is a very deep dive into cocktail history and how the cocktail has evolved all the way from the 1800s through Prohibition to where we are today. This is definitely a must-read. There's some incredible knowledge and incredible recipes in this book. My next must-read, this one is the Flavor Matrix. This one is super important because it shows you some incredible flavor wheels and how you can pair different ingredients with different flavor profiles. If you want to create your own original cocktail or you're unsure about how to pair something, the Flavor Matrix is truly incredible. And my final must read is the Cocktail Codex. This is from the team behind Death & Co., the infamous chain of bars in the United States. This is a must read. It takes a deep dive into all the classic cocktail templates, technique, syrups, how to scale things. I really love this book and it's really a must read in my opinion. So those are my essential must reads. Now we're gonna take a bit of a deeper dive or more niche topics. This first one is The Smuggler's Cove. This breaks down the history of the tiki culture, tropical cocktails. It does a really great job at defining what rum is and all the various different styles of rum. I really enjoyed this one. I love tiki culture and tropical cocktails. This one's definitely worth checking out. For all my rum aficionados, they can attest to it. This is definitely a unique book. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Art of the Japanese Cocktail, written by Masahiro Urashido. When I was in New York a couple years ago, I went to Bar Convent Brooklyn, and after I checked out Katana Kitten, I had the chance to personally meet Mr. Urashido, and my God, his cocktails were fantastic. When I was there, I bought the book. There are some really cool tips on technique, and it really breaks down what Japanese cocktails are all about. This is a really fun book. I'm definitely enjoying it so far. I highly recommend. And the next book I'm going to talk about is The Big Book of Amaro. This one's written by Matteo Zed. I also had the pleasure of meeting him. He comes from Italy. He's one of the leading experts on Amaro. Being Italian, I found this to be very helpful. It breaks down all the different botanicals you're going to see in Amaro, the different regions, their styles, flavor profiles, some of the name brands and how they shape the Amaro industry. If you're a nerd about Amaro like I am, this is definitely the one for you. We couldn't talk about cocktail books without highlighting some amazing local authors here in Toronto. The first one on the list is called For the Love of Cocktails by Evelyn Schick. I've had the pleasure of meeting Evelyn before, and she is so warm, so bubbly. All of her passion is captured in this book. What I really liked about this was the low and zero proof cocktail recipes, because without alcohol, you can still get an amazing cocktail, and there's some truly incredible recipes. It's really well shot, it's well written. I highly recommend checking this one out. You're not going to regret it. The next book I'm going to highlight is Bar Chef. This was written by Frank Solaric. He is the mastermind behind the Bar Chef Hospitality Group. They've got quite a few bars here in Toronto, and I believe they just launched one in New York City. This book takes a real deep dive into advanced mixology techniques and some really cool gastronomy applications that you can see at his bar called Bar Chef. The one thing I also really loved is he included recipes on the bitters that they make in-house, which I have tried making before, and they are fantastic. If you want to take a deep dive into mixology, this is the book for you. Highly recommend it. It's very technical, but it is worth every page. My final book recommendation isn't cocktail specific, but every bartender will learn a lot from this book. It's called Unreasonable Hospitality, written by Will G. He is one of the creators of our favorite TV series, The Bear. They take a deep dive into how to take a more practical approach to hospitality as a whole. I learned a lot in this book, and I highly recommend it. And there you have it. Those are all my cocktail book recommendations. I'd love to hear what your favorite cocktail book is in the comments below. I'm Mixology Matt. I hope you learned something today. I don't make drinks, I make smiles. And I'll catch you on the next one.